What is going on, everyone? My name is Alex and welcome back to the channel. A little bit late, but I still think that this is still fresh, and for me, I'm marinating my thoughts on it. I saw MaXXXine on last week on Tuesday, and let me just say I got some thoughts on it. But before I start, if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. It really helps out. And also hit that like button and post notifications turned on. It really helps out again for the stuff that I'm trying to do. So yeah, let's get right into it. Just to let you guys know, X a while back ago, I just rewatched it like uh 2 weeks ago. I say that film was really good. I really liked the way it talk about like wanting to be the star revolving around the adult film industry, and I saw Pearl for the very first time to prepare for MaXXXine. And let me just say, I think that Pearl is the best of the bunch. I think Mia Goth's performance in that third act was so good, and I just really like the way it feels. So like Pearl was like definitely a huge highlight. So 2 movies down, coming into MaXXXine, set into the future, we get to see what she has been doing all this time ever since that incident of what happened to her boyfriend and her friends on that couple's farm. So let's see how things turn out. And let me just say, by seeing the movie, I think it was starting off to a good approach, and then it just crashes way down. Just to say my thoughts, I think that the tone still is in line with the other 2 movies, especially when you get into one scene where it involves Mia Goth's character and one other person in an alley. That is all I'm going to say, because oh my goodness, if you know what I'm talking about, you know, and that solidifies as like, oh yeah, this is definitely keeping its like super grotesque tone, and I really like that. Also, out of like all the performances besides everybody else, including me and Goff, I think that Kevin Bacon was having way too much fun in this role, and he was definitely like a highlight, because like he was definitely eating up the scenery every chance of screen time he've gotten. So yeah, Kevin Bacon was definitely good in this movie, and I think that the visuals and like the build up and everything, it's starting good. We're starting off with a great start. The first act, the second act towards like getting build up, setting everything up was so fine, and then everything started to slowly decline, and that's where I felt as a bit like that's all we're gonna be getting. I guess this is like a perfect terrible segue to towards like my mixed or negatives I had with this movie. This movie feels anticlimactic, especially when it gets into the third act. Everything that you might think would happen, you're probably gonna be guessing it right. Because like at towards like before even the reveal of the mysterious person that's lurking at MaXXXine, I guessed it, the reveal happened, and I was right. And how it plays out, I'm like, there's something missing. There's something missing that X and Pearl has that MaXXXine did not have. Like the whole X Factor thing, I did not get the X Factor when it came to that third act. And I know I'm repeating myself with this one, because it really is the third act that's going to make it or break it for you when it comes to this movie. I think everyone, was like doing their job well, but like something about this, it's like I don't think it was like a payoff that I would have wanted. I was very curious through thick and thin, but something about that ending was like a huge like you know when you get something, you hand your money to the cashier, and the cashier gives you your money back, but instead of handing it into your hand, it just plops it on the table. That's what this movie was doing. Like, I really like Mia Goth acting performance here. I think she does a good job, but like I think she wasn't on to the bar as I was hoping for. Everything about like her story, the mystery character, like all this leading up, past, present, future. Something needs to happen in order to like feel like everything that she's been through is either like earn, showing the progress of like how one's true like passion of making it big time is. And I just think that it could have been handled so much more. Plus I don't think everything else about this movie really speaks volume the more time you think about it, because the more time you think about it and the more time you felt unease when that third act happens, it's like, dang, I really want to bring down my rating. And it's not just me saying that. It's like also me like saying that like it's making me think like, do I want to bring my rating down for this one because like it's how much they dropped the ball. MaXXXine will definitely have its fans, but I was definitely on the fence about it since the ending, and it really struck a chord with me. And I just don't know. I think that like we could have gotten like one of like the best trilogies ever that A24 did, but it just kind of like falls flat, and I'm really ashamed about it. Like I like there's still some good things about it, but there's also things I'm mixed on it as well. And it kind of is like an uphill battle of who wants to be on the top of like good or bad that makes me want think about the rest of the movie. But yeah, if I have to give this a score, I would have to give it a score out of, I don't know. It's mixed with me, but like as of right now, I have it. I'm gonna give it like maybe a 3 out of 5. I think there's still something to be had with it, but overall, I just want the ending to be tight, earn, and having the X factor that I did not get. But like I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it because like it is what it is, and it somewhat has like a near happy ending, but I just wanted something more serious, something more oomph to it, and Maxine didn't really deliver on that front. But like there are some things that you could find interesting about it. So yeah, I would give this a 3 out of 5. So yeah, that is my review for Maxine. But let me know what you guys thought about the movie. Next movie review is definitely going to be Deadpool and Wolverine. So we'll definitely talk about what that movie gives and like how we are all feeling about it. So let me, again, in the comment section, what do you guys think about Maxine? Did you guys like it? Are you on mix, or did you guys hate it? Really drop the ball on it. Let me know how you guys feeling about this. But don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and post notifications. I will catch you guys later with some new videos. My name is Alex. Peace.